In today's video, we're going to be responding to Proverbs 24 verse 16, which is commonly brought up, which talks about a just man falling 7 times. Does this show that Christians will continue to fall into sin, or is it saying something else? That's what we're talking on today. Hey guys, my name is Colin, and one of the main goals of this channel is to expose the lies and the deceptions being taught in the church today, which, if you're unfamiliar with our channel, be sure to go and check out our One Reality films. They go a lot more in depth on what we believe. So let's start off with reading Proverbs 24 verse 16. It says, "For a just man falleth 7 times, and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief." So this is a common verse brought up against me since I teach that you must be sinless in order to go to heaven. They'll be like, look, in Proverbs it says that a just man will fall 7 times and then rises up again. That shows, hey, a just man, someone who's a Christian, falling into sin and then, coming back, falls into sin, coming back, because that's the Christian lifestyle, that we'll be sinners till the day we die. The issue comes in is that they are not reading the entire chapter. Chances are they either saw someone bring this verse up or they just weren't paying attention to the verses before. Because if we look back at Proverbs 24 verse 15, we see that it doesn't end with a period. 15 and 16 are connected together. So let's read the entire passage together, starting in verse 15. "Lay not wait, O wicked man, against the dwelling of the righteous. Spoil not his resting place. For a just man falleth 7 times, and riseth up again. But the wicked shall fall into mischief." And then it actually continues on all the way up until verse 18. But for the context of what we're talking about, we don't need to read any further. So what kind of falling is he talking about here? He's not talking about falling into sins. We can see that this passage is talking about the wicked man to not lay wait and try to plunder or spoil or steal the righteous man's stuff. Because when calamity comes to the righteous, they always rise up. But the wicked, they'll fall into mischief and they're going to remain there. And to further prove my point, if you take a look at any of the commentaries done about Proverbs 24 verse 16, they all point to this verse referring to calamity, not referring to someone falling into sin. Eliot's commentary for English readers: "For a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again." That is, falls into trouble, not sin, as it is often supposed. Matthew Henry's concise commentary says, "The sincere soul falls as a traveler may do, by stumbling at some stone in his path, but gets up and goes on his way with more care and speed. This is rather to be understood of falls into affliction than falls into actual sin." Barnes notes on the Bible, "The teaching of the proverb warns men not to attack or plot against the righteous. They will lose their labor. Though the just man fall, not into sin but into calamities, yet he riseth up." So no, this verse is not talking about falling into sin, it's talking about falling into calamity. That's what people who disagree with me about sinless perfection say, and I think it's just apparent from the context that that is what the passage is saying. Now, before you click off of this video, be sure to go down in the description and watch this full playlist. We have a full playlist responding to the common objections to living holy, which may answer a few of your questions. So I will see you over there in that playlist.